Good morning, listeners. This is Linda from News in Bed with the headlines that you need to know before getting out of bed. Today is Wednesday, August 19th, 2015. Here are the top stories. Walmart, the world's largest retailer, has reported earnings that fell short of analysts' expectations for a second quarter in a row and also reduced its earnings outlook for the year. The company says that its decision to raise the minimum wage for all its employees to a $9 an hour played a large part in these reduced earnings, along with increases in theft and losses from spoiled fresh produce. Walmart explains, however, that some of its increases in spending in the near term will boost the company's competitiveness in the long run, including plans to increase employee wages to $10 an hour in the upcoming year, improve employee training, strengthen the company's online retail business, and open additional smaller-scale neighborhood markets whose individual store sales have increased by more than 7% in the last quarter. Thai police have released images of a man suspected to be the bomber of the Erawan Shrine. A bomb blasted in the area of the shrine on Monday evening, killing 22 people and injuring another 120. Images show a man wearing a yellow t-shirt and dark-rimmed glasses carrying a black backpack near the shrine, and then later leaving without the backpack, but holding a plastic bag and a cell phone. The images are not clear enough to identify if the man is Thai or a foreigner. Police say the pipe bomb was most likely built in Thailand, as many pieces found from the device were made in that country. Admiral John Greener, the Navy's Chief Operations Officer, has announced that women will be allowed into the elite Navy SEAL Force as long as they can pass the unit's demanding training requirements. Just last week, 2 women became the first female soldiers to graduate from the Army's Ranger School, a combat leadership course where trainees operate with minimum food and little sleep, training in the woods, mountains, and swamplands. Health officials are investigating the case of a Georgia resident who may have developed the plague after visiting Yosemite Park. Last week, a child who had visited the national park was diagnosed with the disease. The plague is an illness that killed millions of people hundreds of years ago, but is now extremely rare and can be controlled with antibiotics in the modern world. The CDC reports that there are still an average of 7 cases each year. Wilderness enthusiasts can protect themselves from the disease by avoiding contact with wild rodents. The Chinese stock market is falling for the second day in a row after the Chinese central bank had said at the end of last week that it would not further intervene with the value of the yuan and would instead let the markets determine the valuation. In addition, talk that the central bank is not ready to lower interest rates anytime soon is also weighing on the market. And those are our headlines for today. Remember that you can always make it a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.